Good morning. Good morning to all.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
If I remember well, we are supposed to deal with the 3-block system. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
You told us
First we dealt with was a pulley with mouth.
we'll discuss the assignment.
Yes, sir. You said you'll discuss the homework booklet.
So first friction assignment you said you'll discuss, and then you will discuss the other exercise. Exercise 1.
इसीलिए strength of the class is less, is it?
So pull is not smooth part is done.
I'm asking you, did I do or no?
Sir, you had started it.
There's only T2 is equal to T1 e to the power.
Yes, sir. You
Yes,
said
sir,
that
that
Thessalonica, you teach the extra part. Like JED people don't ask, but
That
you teach.
itself is the extra part. Nothing beyond that. There is one critical
sir.
problem based on it. I'll give you the problem sometime later.
Sir, so friction is done, right?
No, 3-block system karna hai. Today
Okay.
you people decide what are we doing, 3-block system or assignment doubts are not yet over.
No, sir. Assignment, new assignment. So you send another assignment. 7 pages long.
Sir, let's keep on Saturday out.
So you said that you want to send the third assignment as well. So you told us to finish this as fast as possible.
Sir, that assignment is done, sir.
How many of you could not complete that assignment? Raise your hands.
Sir, completed.
So we couldn't complete the booklet homework. This was done easily because
Sir,
you gave it
booklet
long.
homework, sir, 78 में sir 58 हुआ है.
Yes, sir. मतलब मेरा
सर
तो-
हो गया सर सब कुछ बुकलेट
हाँ
में
सर हो गया
बुकलेट हो
तो TWT के वक्त वो नॉन फ्रिक्शन वाले सम्स कर दिए थे तो फिर नाउ लाइक अ मेजॉरिटी ऑफ एक्सरसाइज 1 वाज ओवर.
Okay. Now this sets me into confusion when you tell me so many things. Tell me what should be done in class today.
सर टेक असाइनमेंट 2 के डाउट्स.
Sir, assignment 2 doubts.
We'll have to open assignment 2. एक second रुको.
Sir, you will be teaching today or just doubt?
You just joined.
Yes, sir.
So wait till we decide. अभी तक वही डिस्कस कर रहे थे और अभी अब ज्वाइन करके फिर वही सवाल पूछ रहे. Don't have that. Hey, you people will have to send me on WhatsApp the assignment here, second assignment. In the group, please send the second assignment. That was actually made for last year's students, if I'm right. I don't have it in the system. I have it in my cell phone. हाँ, received. डाउनलोड कर रहा हूँ. Okay. Tell me the doubts in this assignment. 1 second, wait. Yeah, tell me the doubts in the assignment.
Question 1.
15.
Question.
Question 2.
Sir,
18th and 19th.
50.
17.
22nd. 22nd.
Yes, sir. 20.
50.
Sir, 18th and 19th.
34.
The 13th.
Sir, 17.
The question number 2.
Yes.
1 second. Okay. So we start with the first one. I disconnected this and placed a string of negligible mass here. Mass is negligible, so you can place it. You're pulling this with a force of F. This they called as A and B. Let me read the question notes. This angle is 37 degree. A uniform rope ABC has a length of 6 meters. The rope is held in equilibrium by applying a force of F at an angle of 37 degree. Applying a force of F at an angle of 37 degree with the horizontal. The hanging part is less than 2 meters. Right? Then the rope does not slip on the horizontal surface. The value of coefficient of static friction is, have a look at it. Here this tension will be T this way. Right? The same tension should be T. So if I take this to be X, this will be L minus X. Agreed? So you're pulling this with a force of F. This is not moving. If this is not moving, this is also not moving.
Yes, sir.
Right? Now this tension should be equal to the frictional force acting on it. This tension should be equal to mu into what is mass per unit length? L minus X. L minus X. You took this length to be X, this is L minus. I'll take lambda to be mass per unit length. Lambda is mass per unit length. Right? Into L minus X into G. This tension should be equal to the frictional force. This tension should be equal to the frictional force. Now have a look. This tension will have a vertical component. This force will have a vertical component. This is 53 degree. F cos 53 and mg will be equal to, can you tell me this angle?
37.
P cos 37. If this is 37, if you have told me the correct value, P cos 37 plus mg should be equal to F cos 53. This tension I substitute here. This is my first equation, second equation. Lambda is mass per unit length. You are asking me to find out here. You can as well do one more thing. The horizontal rope doesn't have horizontal acceleration as well. If you are in need, F cos 37 will be equal to the horizontal component of tension. Have a look at it. The horizontal component of tension, if this is T, if this is 53, T cos 53 should be equal to F cos 37. Even that can be done, or the vertical components can be used. But mg, when you calculate, mg will be lambda x. Because this length you took as x, this length you will take L minus x.
So you split the rope into two parts and connected it with a string.
String of negligible mass. String of negligible mass.
Yes, sir.
Could you wait for 1 minute?
Yeah.
So what have you done in the second method? I didn't understand.
Second,
Second method, sir, the lower part which you have done. Yeah.
horizontal forces on this I have equated. This is equal to this.
Okay, sir.
Second question.
I think so. You have done this.
I also have a feeling I have done.
Yes, sir, we have done this in class.
Yes, sir.
Person who has this as a doubt, can you refer to your class notes? जिसने भी second पूछा है, can you refer to your class notes?
Yes, sir.
Four. ये भी class में किया हो. Didn't I do this with the rabbit?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Class notes, please. Only values changed. Please refer to the class notes. Class notes देखते नहीं क्या आप लोग? Minimum acceleration is when on the plank friction is upwards. Maximum acceleration of the boy when on the plank the friction is downwards. Not fair. 5. You have small m here and capital M here. You're pulling with a force of F. Capital M you know is 5 kg. Small m is given as 3 kg. Small m is given as 3 kg on a smooth horizontal surface as shown in the figure. If the coefficient of friction between the blocks is 0.5, mu is 0.5. The maximum horizontal force which can make them move without separation. Not fair. A common is equal to F divided by 3 plus 5. F divided by A. On the 3 kg block, pseudo force will be 3 into A common. Frictional force is 0.5 into 3 into G. This should be less than or equal to this, so that both move together. This is the pseudo force M into A common. 3 into F divided by E should be less than or equal to 0.5 into 3 into 10. 3 gets cancelled. F is less than or equal to 0.5 into 10 is 5. 5 into 8. F should be less than or equal to 14. Whoever had the fifth question as a doubt, you are in big time trouble. This is the first base elementary thing that I taught in this subconcept. Now we are supposed to build on it. We dealt with friction here, we dealt with friction here. Now we'll be dealing with three blocks. Well, a problem आपसे नहीं हुआ, you are in a big time trouble. Please go through your notes 10 times. Same problem 10 बार करो जो क्लास में किया होगा, वरना you cannot catch up with friction.
Sir, with respect to ground का pseudo force.
I will hang you upside down. With respect to ground, already the conditions were given to you. You tell me what is the condition for this not to slide on this with respect to ground. What was the condition we did? With respect to ground ही पहले हमने पढ़ा है, उसके बाद pseudo force पढ़ा है. With respect to ground, when will, what did you calculate here? E maximum. This was
Yes,
new.
sir.
Tell me the condition.
Yes, sir.
The student who asked with respect to ground, please tell me the condition for sliding or not sliding.
Sir, A max greater than
E max
A
greater than,
common.
then it will slide or it will not slide.
It will slide.
Slide.
Friction क्यों पढ़ाना है? both will move together. If A maximum is greater than A common, A maximum is provided by what? Friction. Will friction make this slide over this? It will not. It will decrease its value so that both move together. A maximum is mu g. If mu g is greater than A common, both move together. वही तो किया है.
सर मैंने ऐसे किया था इसलिए मैं
हाँ, क्लास नोट्स देखा है आपने कभी?
यस सर
खोलो एक बार. जिस पेज पर हमने कंडीशंस लिखा है, प्लीज रीड इट आउट लाउड. फर्स्ट स्लाइडिंग कंडीशंस पर स्मॉल एम एंड कैपिटल एम जो हमने लिखा है. We are waiting, young man. We don't have whole day.
A max greater than AC, friction decreases its value and both move together. A max less than AC, M slides on M. So M slides on capital other block.
When A max is
Greater than A. Then friction decreases.
when A max is greater than A common, friction decreases its value to make sure
Both value both move together. Yes, sir, I do that.
यार सुबह सुबह it is so depressing to do this यार. हमने first step cross किया है. This was the first step. Second step we did with multiple. पूरा दो lecture we have done. So many values taken on board. Like even if the most non-concentrating student writes the notes भी उसका दिमाग में गुजर इतने सारे किए हैं. अब उसका उल्टा कर रहे हो आप लोग. First of all, asking this as a doubt is very depressing.
Sir, मैंने ये doubt नहीं
wrong answer देना is totally demoralizing for me. बाकी का 3 block system तो पढ़ाऊंगा ही नहीं. 2 block नहीं हो रहा है हमसे, 3 block में मेरा पढ़ाने का क्या मतलब है यार? गधाबंदी कर रहा हूँ. 2 block उल्टा सीधा कर रहे हो. इतने सारे पूरे 2 lectures उस पर इन्वेस्ट किया यार हमने. एक कंडीशन याद नहीं होता है आपसे, उस पर असाइनमेंट दे रहे हो, उसमें प्रैक्टिस दे रहे हैं. क्या करे? ये कोई तरीका होता है जेई का प्रिपरेशन करने का? I cancel the 3 block system for this batch. There's no point of learning 3 block system when 2 block system नहीं हो रहा है. 2 block system में ही बैठे रहेंगे.
सर मुझे ये क्वेश्चन आया था, मैंने खाली विद रिस्पेक्ट टू ग्राउंड किया था सर, इसलिए पूछा था.
विद रेस्पेक्ट टू ग्राउंड आपको जब क्लास नोट्स में है, क्लास नोट्स खोलने के लिए भी आपको टाइम नहीं मिला है.
सर मैंने किया था ये
तो
कंफर्मेशन के लिए.
एक ही इक्वेशन है, एक ही वेरिएबल है, एक दिस यू टेल मी सिंप्लीफिकेशन यू वेंट ऑन.
सर मेरा ये डाउट नहीं था.
क्या फर्क पड़ता है यार? मुझे किसी बच्चे का ना चेहरा पता है ना किसी बच्चे का नाम पता है. मुझे क्या फर्क? 4th क्वेश्चन है डेड इन क्लास, को डाउट है. 5th क्वेश्चन वी डिड इन क्लास, को डाउट है. 2nd क्वेश्चन वी डिड इन क्लास, को डाउट है. तो क्लास में कर क्या रहे हम लोग? नाच रहे, गाना गा रहे, क्या कर रहे हैं? Isn't whole of this a waste of time? भाई साहब, teaching is a very emotional job यार. Whatever is done in the class, what is there in the class notes, the same thing you people are again asking as a doubt. इसका मतलब आगे नहीं जा सकते हम लोग. Please understand, that's not possible. I'm not speaking about one student or one. आसमान में तारे गिन रहे जबकि धरती पर चलना नहीं आ रहा है. Either we are pushing students who are not of that capacity to this level, or we are doing a fool's job. The most elementary thing in friction which we are supposed to know. If we don't know this, everything else is a hoax. We are fooling around. The end of the day, at least I cannot do such an unattached job. I just cannot say मेरा क्या जाता है solve कर लो, पढ़ना है तो पढ़ो, नहीं पढ़ना है तो छोड़ दो, मेरा क्या जाता है. This I cannot do. थोड़ा तो performance should be shown from your side. पता नहीं. लो, अब fifth one. Fifth one अभी किया ना यार.
Sir, अभी आपने
Yes, sir. You just
Yes,
did.
sir.
7.
Sir, in this I was getting A option, not D option.
Let us cross verify. This is small m, this is capital.
Sir, इसमें Aryaman, you have to just take them moving together with the same acceleration.
Coefficient of static and kinetic frictions are represented as 0.2 and 0.15 between coefficient of static respectively for both the surfaces in contact. Here also I have got mu s and mu k. Mu s is how much? Am I reading the right question?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Mu s is 0.15, mu k is 0.2. Actually, this question is a bit tricky. Mu s is 0.55, 15, mu k is 0.4. I can understand your trouble with this.
Static is 0.2.
Pardon?
S is 0.2.
Sir, yes.
Mu s is 0.2, mu k is 0.15. Now, the
But even
magnitude
for
of-
the upper part,
yeah,
So
the
दोनों sir
ऊपर वाला
friction-
friction भी.
ऊपर वाला फ्रिक्शन भी उल्टा लिखा है. यूएस दिमाग काम नहीं कर रहा है यार. Early in the morning, first lecture should go good. If not, whole day this goes bad. Right, the magnitude of the friction acting between the surfaces of contact between the 2 and the 4 kg block in this situation are. Now, what is the force applied? Force applied is 18. Fine. First of all, what is the limiting value of friction here? Mu s 0.2 into small m capital M कितना दिया है? 2 and
Sir,
4.
2 and 4.
6 into g. 6 into 10. This will be limiting value of static friction. This is 12 Newton and this is 18 Newton. So 100% this can move. Right? But do calculate this friction as well. Now first I will assume this is A common. A common is how much? 18 minus 12 divided by 6. This is 1 meter per second square. It's not 18. Sorry. This was static friction, right?
Yes, sir.
Now that I know it's static, I'll have to take kinetic friction. That's the catch. This problem is a good one. Right? 0.15 into 6 into 10. This will be kinetic friction's limiting value. 1.5 into 6.
9. So 9 Newton.
So here technically 18 minus 9 is 9 by 6. 9 by 6 is 1.5 meter per second square. Now to verify if this will slide on this or not, what will I do? I will take small m into A common 1.5, and here frictional force is mu s into mg. Mu s is 0.2 into what is this mass? 2 kg.
Yes, sir.
2 kg.
Yes, sir.
2 into g. This is 4 Newton. And how much is this? 2 into 1.5.
3.
3. This is lesser than this. Pseudo force is lesser than this. Both will be moving together. Both will be moving together. Magnitude of frictional forces. Both are moving together with A common of 1.5. What is the friction acting on this particular block? F is equal to m into A common. 2 into A common is 1.5. 3 Newton is acting on this particular block. What is the answer given?
So D
D,
option.
yes, sir.
D option. I was getting this one
Unit
only.
A.
You people are getting 3, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We didn't commit a mistake. Both are moving together, right?
Yes, sir.
Both are moving together means friction. By the way, what is the limiting value of friction? Fk. Limiting value Fk will be 0.15 into 2 into g. This will be 3 Newton. Either way, it is 3 Newton.
Yes.
So answer given is 0.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, this one was A only.
That need to be rectified. We will get 3. What you people are saying is correct. Make a note of it. Can I rub the board? The 7, 9.
9.
B and A, I am pulling this with the force of F. A block A of 2 kg.
Force is 10 Newton.
Kg is placed over another block B of mass 4 kg. which is placed over a smooth horizontal, coefficient of friction between them is 0.4. What horizontal force of magnitude 10 Newton? When a horizontal force of magnitude 10 Newton is applied on it, acceleration of the blocks A and B are, so quite obviously you will find out A common. This is 10 divided by 6. This is 5 by 3 meter per second square. Right? And this will be frictional force. And what is the limiting value of frictional force? F limiting is 0.4 into 2 into G. This is 8 Newton. So this acceleration A will turn out to be, F will be equal to produce this acceleration, how much friction do you need? This is 8 Newton, right? 8 Newton means frictional force is equal to mass into acceleration. 4 into acceleration is 5 by 3. 20 by 3 is how much? 6.666. While I have got 8 Newton available. So will both of them move together?
No, sir.
No. Rebecca, to make it move with common acceleration, I need only 6.66. Yes or no?
Yes, sir, they will move together.
Yes, sir. They will
Yes,
move
sir,
to-
they will move.
To move with common acceleration, this is the friction needed. And how much friction do you have? 8 Newton. Friction will decrease its value to make it move together. So both will move together with an acceleration of 5 by 3 meter per second square. How much is 5 by 3?
1.33.
1.33.
We gave
5 by
5 by
3
3
only.
only. D
5 by
option
3
is the
only.
answer. D is correct. The friction I need for both of them to move with a common acceleration is 6.66. While you have 8 Newton. Hence both will move together. That was the 9th problem. 13.
So remove 13th. I solved it.
No, so I had a doubt in this. So I was getting the answer without G. I got the D option only, but with
Yes, sir.
Naturally, he asked for the maximum value of m dash. Mass पूछा हो. Mass में dimensionally भी G नहीं आएगा. He is asking you maximum value of m dash. Mass पूछा हुआ है. Yes or no?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Dimensionally भी G नहीं आएगा. उस options में all 4 options में G निकाल.
Okay, sir. So answer without G, right?
Answer is without G. G is a mistake. Fifteen. System is pushed by the force as shown. All surfaces are smooth except between B and C. Friction between B and C is mu. Minimum value of F to prevent B from downward slipping. Minimum value should be mg should be equal to mu n. Mg should be equal to mu n. How do we get the value of n? Normal force on this and reaction of the normal force on this. Now F is equal to 2m plus m plus 2m into A. All three are moving in the horizontal direction with the same acceleration, right? Because they are in contact. Now on 2m, what is the force acting? Normal force. That will be equal to 2m into A. Normal force is only horizontal force acting. My requirement is to eliminate A and bring n in terms of F. So F will be equal to 5n into A is n by 2n. M and M will go 5n by 2. So technically n is how much? N is equal to 2f by 5. Now mu n mg is equal to mu into 2f by 5. Will I be able to calculate the force required? Why didn't you take friction here? You didn't give me friction here. You told me this is smooth. So you are taking friction only here. Can I rub the board?
Yes, sir.
एक second. $15. We just now discussed. 17. B. A. Monkey of mass A, MA is given as 20 kg. Climbs up the light rope with an acceleration of 1 meter per second relative to the rope. Acceleration of this AR is 1 meter per second. AR relative to the rope. Right? Monkey of B of mass 20 kg climbs up the light rope with an acceleration of 2 meter per second square relative to the rope. Monkey of mass B is 20 kg, MB is 20 kg. Now monkey is climbing up with an AR equal to 2 meter per second square. 2, right? The block C mass of C is 10 kg. Acceleration of block C. C is tied to the rope. Acceleration of block C and acceleration of the rope will be the same. Acceleration of block C. Let me say assume this is 20. So this is going down is my assumption. Acceleration of C. So acceleration of the monkey A with respect to the rope plus acceleration of the rope with respect to the ground. This acceleration of A with respect to ground. He says it is climbing up 1 meter per second square. Minus acceleration of the rope will be acceleration of C. Will be acceleration of A with respect to ground. Right?
Yes, sir.
So similarly, come to this acceleration of B with respect to the rope plus acceleration of the rope with respect to ground is acceleration of B with respect to ground. Acceleration of B with respect to rope. Acceleration of B with respect to rope is 2 meters per second square. Acceleration of B with respect to the rope is 2 meters per second square. Rope is going down. Here I think I committed a mistake. If this is going down, this is going up, right? This will be plus.
Yes, sir.
Right? Here rope is going down means minus acceleration of C will be acceleration of B with respect to ground. Here rope is going down implies this is going up. Monkey with respect to rope is going up, rope is going up. You add both of them. While here monkey is going up, rope is going down. So it will be 2 minus AC. Now you have the equations. This will be T till here. So you will write the equation T minus 20G is 20 into 1 plus AC. AC is the acceleration of the rope and the mass. Right? Now come over to this particular block. This is T, I will take this as T naught. Right? MC into G plus T naught minus T is MC into AC. Second equation. Third equation, this monkey you are assuming is going up. You have taken 2 minus AC. So it will be T naught minus MB into G is MB into 2 minus AC. MB, MC are given. The three equations we have got are for three variables. T is one variable, T naught is one variable, AC is one variable. Eliminate T and T naught, you will get AC. This problem is a tricky one. Many of you, this is a genuine doubt. Many of you will have a problem with this. All I did is converted the accelerations with respect to ground before applying dynamic equations. Always remember, get the accelerations with respect to ground. Only then apply dynamic equations. Center of the board.
Yes, sir.
Seventeenth, I discussed this.
Yes, sir, you just discussed.
19, pardon?
So you just discussed.
Yes, sir. You just discussed the 17th one.
Okay, okay. 19th में drawing.
सर
हाँ,
सर 18th वाले में सर वो मंकी का जो लेना है वो 11 मीटर्स पर सेकंड लेना है ना, सेकंड पर स्क्वायर।
समझा नहीं।
18th वाला सर वो है कि 1.7 वो है और ऐसे ऊपर जाने का है मंकी इसको, तो उसका क्या लेना है स्पीड? सर मेरे को रॉन्ग आंसर आ रहा है।
You know the acceleration of the monkey?
यस सर 11 मीटर्स पर सेकंड स्क्वायर।
All of you getting 11.
यस सर।
S is equal to half 80 square.
हाँ सर, बट आई एम गेटिंग डिफरेंट आंसर।
Initially, monkey A is 1.7 meters below the fixed pulley. System is released from rest. Time taken 18. How much is this? 1.7 is equal to half a t square. Time पूछ रहा है ना? Acceleration of monkey A, if it is 11, you will get the correct answer. 2 into 1.7 by 11 with the square root. Tell me how much are you getting? I'm banking on your simplification that acceleration of monkey A is 11. All of you are getting that means you will get 10. How much are you
I'm
getting?
getting 3.4 as the acceleration of monkey A, and I'm getting the correct answer.
Monkey A acceleration is 3.4 it seems. Please do the simplification properly.
So, sir, it will become 1 second at a time.
जो भी है, people have done the simplification for A, monkey A. Some are reporting 11, some are reporting 3.4. With 3.4, it seems you're getting the correct answer.
सर आई विल चेक द एक्सेलरेशन।
This is the diagram for the 19th.
यस सर।
Weighing machine of mass 20 kg fixed in a lift of mass 10 kg. Lift car 10 kg. A man of mass 60 kg is standing on the weighing machine and pulling the lift through the light strings passing over the light fixed smooth pulley. Force exerted on each string is same. If the lift is stationary, reading of the weighing machine is. Draw the free body diagram for the man. For the man, this will be T, this will be T, this will be the normal force, this will be 60 G. So 2T plus normal force is 60 G for the man. Reaction of the normal force is N here, right? This will be T and T. 2T plus N plus 30G. Why 30G? 10 plus 20G. Right? 9. I'm drawing only for the weighing machine. I'm drawing only for the weighing machine. Only, or weighing machine is attached to this particular box now. Consider this force. N plus 20 plus 10g 2t should be equal to 0. I hope I have taken all the forces. Man ka separately I have drawn 2t plus n is 60g. Reaction of the normal force n on this is in the downward direction. N plus 20g plus 10g is n plus 30g should be equal to 2t. Sorry, directions I have taken wrong. 2t is equal to n plus 30g. Find the value of n. That will be the reading of the weighing
Sir,
machine.
N is 45G.
45g.
Sorry, sir, 15G.
15g. Because 45 is not given in the options.
Yes, sir, 15.
Twentieth, if the reading of the weighing machine is equal to the true weight, put the reading of the weighing machine to be the true weight. Now the system will not be in equilibrium, it will be accelerating. Now the system will not be in equilibrium, it will be accelerating, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So we will put normal force as 600 Newton, right?
Normal force as 60g, rather 600 Newton. 600 Newton, 600 Newton. This minus this is 16 to 8. This minus this is 16 to 8. Rather 13 to 8. Is that clear? Two. This is a this has an acceleration of 3 meter per second square. Is that 2 meter per second square? If I'm right, 50 kg. This is 100 kg. This is 100 kg. A block A is placed on the cart as shown in the figure and acceleration of the cart is 2 meter per second square. If the coefficient of friction between the cart and the block is 0.3. Here mu is 0.3. Force acting on the cart is 800. Force acting on the cart is 700. Now I'm putting this force acting on the cart. He wants this F or even friction. Force exerted by the pulley on the cart. Right. In the diagram, there is some F given here. Am I right? Am I able to see
Yes,
the
sir.
clearly?
F is given.
Tension in the string, so on and so forth. This will be P, this will be T, this will be P, this will be fixed. Right? If the coefficient of friction and the acceleration of the cart is 2 meter per second square. Now have a look at this. He wants this F and then he wants the tension. Force exerted by the pulley on the cart. By the pulley on the cart is 2T. If you give me T, I can give you 2T. No big deal in it. Right? No. Watch out for this. As far as the cart is concerned, if you draw the free body diagram of the cart, this will be 2T. This will be the force. This will be 2T. This will be the force. And on the block A, as I am moving this to the front, this is moving. A is moving to the front. A will not go back. A is moving to the front. Friction will be in this direction. Reaction of the friction will be this way. So the dynamic equation for this is that minus 2T plus friction will be equal to 100 into acceleration is to F minus 2T plus friction will be equal to 100 into 2 is my first equation. Dynamic equation for this is P minus friction is mass of A is 50 into acceleration A, which I will have to calculate. How will you calculate acceleration of A here? Constraints. This is 2T into A, this is T into A. T into A plus of, right? Minus 2T into 2 should be 0. A is equal to 4. A is equal to 4 meter per second square. Value of friction mu mg. Friction is 0.3 into 50 into g. This will be 50 into 3, 150 Newton. This is 150 Newton. This is 150. You have two equations and two variables. What are the two variables? F and T. Can I calculate for F and T? What was the next thing you people dealt with? Booklet exercise 1. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Booklet खोलना पड़ेगा, रुको एक second.
So there was a calculus-based friction problem. We were supposed to leave that, right?
Pardon?
There was a calculus-based friction problem in the exercise. We were supposed to leave that, right?
I don't know. Let me see. In the booklet,
Yes, sir, in the booklet.
I think you can do that. I'm not sure of it. 1 second, wait. That was question number.
So 4.
You can solve that.
Okay, sir, I'll reattempt. 。
What was the next thing you people dealt with? Booklet exercise 1. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, we have to just add friction.
Okay. Yeah, exercise 1. Tell me your doubts.
So 27.
20 or 27?
27.
36.
34.
48.
50.
14th question.
1 4.
43.
Yes, sir.
And so 74.
Sir, 43.
1 7 or 7 4?
So 74. 74.
Say 43.
Sir, 69.
I'm surprised you people don't have doubts in the first 20 problems except for 14. A body of mass 1.5 kg is thrown vertically upwards with an initial velocity of 40 meters per second, reaches its highest point after 3 seconds. Reaches its highest point after 3 seconds. Air resistance acting on the body during the ascent is air resistance, assuming air resistance to be uniform. It takes 3 seconds to reach. Mass is given. So what will acceleration be? G minus friction by m. This will be the acceleration. Frictional force will be acting downwards. Right?
Yes, sir.
Initial velocity is given to be 40 meters per second. Reaches its highest point after 3 seconds. V is equal to U plus 8. 0 is equal to 40 minus G minus F by M. G and F by M are in the same direction. Why will I subtract? That into 3 seconds. 40 is equal to G plus F by mass is 1.5 into 3 seconds. From this equation, can you calculate F? G is given as 10.
So the air resistance will be also acting downwards, right?
Naturally, it will be opposite to the direction of velocity. $27. A trolley T. This is a trolley of mass 5 kg. On a horizontal smooth surface is pulled by a load L of 2 kg through a uniform rope of length 2 meters and mass 1 kg as the rod falls from BC equal to 0 to BC equal to 2 meters. Acceleration changes from. Have a look at it. Initially, this is the rope. This rope has got mass. This is how much? This is 2 kg. This rope has mass, length, load length L 2 kg through a uniform rope ABC of length 2 meters and 1 kg. This rope is completely to the left initially. This is the initial condition. More technically, I should draw the 2 kg block here. This rope is completely to the left. So what is the acceleration now? The acceleration now would be, this is the 5 kg block, this is the rope of 1 kg, and this is the 2 kg block. This is initial, this is the rope. You removed the rope and connected a string of negligible mass. The string is of negligible mass, so we can play with it anytime. So what is the acceleration now? Acceleration now is 2g minus t is 2 into a. Here t is equal to 6 into a. 2g is equal to 8 into a. A is equal to g by 4 meter per second square initial. Final condition what he is asking is, you have the 5 kg block here, string of negligible mass. The rope has come here. Rope is now mass how much? 1 kg, right? 1 kg, and this is 2 kg. So this will be 3 kg. 3g minus t is 3 into a. T is equal to 5 into a. Find the new acceleration. This is the initial, this is the final. Add both, 3g is equal to 80. A is equal to 3g by 8. My answers are from g by 4 to 3g by 8. Verify if they are matching. Load falls from BC equal to 0 to BC equal to 2 meters. 2 meters is the total length. So initially rope is on the left. Now finally rope is in the vertical direction.
So can you move the whiteboard a bit down? It is not visible.
Can I rub the board? Are we getting the answers? Did you confirm?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
34. This will be Kx. Block of mass 2 kg, hanging with the help of two identical massless springs. Acceleration of the block just at the moment the right spring breaks. This is Kx, this is Kx. This angle is 30 degrees, this angle is 30 degrees, so this angle will be
60 degrees, sir.
60 degree and 60 degree. So 2kx cos 60 is equal to 2g initial. So kx is how much? 2g by 2 cos 60. How much is cos 60? How much is cos 60?
Half, sir. Half.
Right? So 2g. Kx is equal to 2g. Right? Now you cut the right spring. So on this block, I have got one kx which will be equal to 2g and this will be 2g. Now this will have a horizontal acceleration ax and ay. How do you put ax? Ax is equal to kx. This angle is 60 is sine 60 divided by mass. Kx sine 60 divided by mass. Kx is how much? 2g. Sine 60 divided by 2 is 8. Now calculate Ey. 2g cos 60 minus 2g is 2 into Ay. Can I find out Ay from here and Ax from here and get the resultant? Answer A will be root over of Ax square plus Ay square. This spring is cut. So Kx will unless x value changes, Kx will not change. Kx sine 60 will give me acceleration along x-axis. Cos 60 minus 2g will give me acceleration along y-axis. Can I rub the board? Are you people there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
36. Baby is sitting on a horizontal surface of a triangular block B, which is sliding on a frictionless fixed inclined plane. Find the minimum coefficient of friction between the baby and the triangular block B so that the baby remains at rest. See, this triangular block is fixed. This angle is 60 degrees. This is acceleration of B. As far as the baby is concerned, this will be the pseudo force. Mass of the baby into acceleration of the baby. Its horizontal component will be MAB cos 60, which should be equal to the frictional force mu MB into normal force. Normal force will not be mg because this is accelerating downwards. As far as the baby is concerned, this is the normal force. This will be m into g. Its acceleration in the downward direction. This is the acceleration. How do I apply constraints? Both of them along the common normal should have the same acceleration. So this AB, if this angle is 30 degree, right? Mg minus n is m into AB cos 30. Find then from here, substitute that here. This should be equal to this force for the baby to not move. Minimum coefficient of friction between the baby and the triangular block so that the baby doesn't move. That friction should be equal to the pseudo force. Pseudo force of upward cumulative OR. Technically, that's the direction of pseudo force. With respect to an observer here, its horizontal component should be less than this or equal to. How do I get n? N is generally equal to mg, but in this case, baby has a vertically downward acceleration. How much? AB cos 30. So find n from here and substitute here. Problem is a tricky one. Genuine doubt. Please take it down, simplify and tell me if you're getting the answer or not. Can I rub the board?
Yes, sir.
$43. This is P. This angle is theta, this angle is theta. This is R. Theta is 45 degrees, string RP is now cut. RP is now cut. And the ball swings to the position Q at theta equal to 45 degrees. Find the ratio of tension in the string in the position OP when RP was not cut and OQ when RP was cut. Have a look at this. This needs certain explanation. Incidentally, I'll be able to explain this in detail in circular motion. But right now, I'll solve the problem for you people. Here, before it was cut, what did he ask? Find the ratio of tension in the strings in the position OP when RP was not cut. This is T naught. This is T. This will be T cos 45. This will be T sin 45. This will be mg. When RP was not cut, I will say T sin 45 is equal to T naught. Right? T sin 45 is equal to T naught. T cos 45 is equal to mg. You are asking me for T. You are asking me for T. Right. So tan 45 is T naught by mg. So T naught is equal to mg. I divide both, T got cancelled. Tan 45 is T naught by mg. So T naught is equal to mg. Now will I be able to find out T naught? I substitute mg. Will I be able to find out T? T by root 2 is equal to mg. T by root 2 is equal to, why am I doing mg? I have already eliminated it, right? I need T, squaring and adding both. T, root over of sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to root over of mg whole square plus T naught whole square. Root over of mg whole square into 2. This will be mg root 2. This is the initial value of the tension. Now at this particular position, T is equal to mg cos 45. P is equal to mg cos 45. This will be mg by root. The tension in this direction will be equal to mg cos 45. Here the students will get a genuine doubt. Why didn't you take the forces in this direction? Why didn't you take T cos 45 is equal to mg? You would have gotten T is equal to root 2 mg. This is wrong. Why? Because, have a look at this. There is a component of acceleration g sin theta in this direction. This is mg. So this will be mg sin theta, this will be mg cos theta. This mg sin theta ka vertical component is not 0. I repeat this logic, ध्यान से सुनिए. Now this has an acceleration of g sin theta perpendicular to the string. This has an acceleration of g sin theta perpendicular to the string. This g sin theta component, in the vertical direction is not 0. So you mean to say this bob has an acceleration in the vertical direction? You are right. I cannot equate the forces. T cos 45 equal to mg is wrong. But along this, acceleration is 0. Why? String constraints. This end acceleration is 0. This end acceleration should be 0. So along the length of the string, this acceleration is 0. If this acceleration is 0, forces in this direction will be equal to forces in this direction. T will be equal to mg cos 45. But in the vertical direction, acceleration is not zero, need not be zero. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is a very important catch. Please make a note of it properly. I will again revisit this concept in circular motion to extrapolate this. Further, I will have to extend this. But please make a note of it. In this case, t cos 45 is not equal to mg. Make a note of it because acceleration in the vertical direction is not zero.
So can you add question 59?
50.
59.
Okay. Tell me when I can rub the board. The 48 is a very typically bad problem which you will not be able to solve on your own. You have given a mass at velocity this way, horizontal to the platform. It will start taking a turn this way. Three-dimensional view. How do I draw this? This block is given a velocity this way. It will take a turn like this or do it this way. This block is given a horizontal velocity this way. It takes a turn like this. This angle is theta. Some initial velocity v is given. Initially, the block was just sufficient to balance the weight. Friction was just sufficient to balance the weight. So tan theta is equal to mu mg sin theta is equal to mu mg cos theta. So initially tan theta was equal to mu. But as you give a velocity, it will start sliding here. Somewhere down the lane, it will have a velocity of v this way. Initial velocity, what did you take? V naught. Initial velocity is taken as v. Right? So, in principle, for you, this frictional force F is equal to mg sin theta. When is frictional force mg sin theta? When tan theta equal to mu or less than. Right? Now, I will be resolving this in two directions. Have a look. At some instance, I will have mg sine theta in this direction, and you will have friction in this direction. If this is alpha, this is f cos alpha. See if you are convinced. This is friction. Friction will be along the tangential direction. Friction will be along the tangential direction. F cos alpha, friction will be along the tangential direction. F cos alpha, and this will be mg sin theta. Do you agree with this?
Yes, sir.
My first dynamic equation is this is alpha. I'll resolve mg sin theta this way. Mg sin theta is resolved along cos alpha, along the tangential direction. Minus f is m into dv by dt. I resolved mg sin theta along the direction of motion of the body. So it will be mg sin theta into cos alpha minus friction is m into dv by dt. Now I will take everything along y-axis. What is y-axis? Y-axis is parallel to the inclined plane downwards. This is my y-axis. This was along the tangential direction. This is along the y-axis. Mg sin theta minus f cos alpha is equal to m into dy by dt. Velocity in this direction is v1. Velocity along the tangential direction is v.
I have a question.
Hmm.
So isn't the final velocity v naught and the initial velocity v?
Initial velocity आपको जो लेना है ले लो, I don't mind. Final velocity उसका आधा है. अगर initial v naught लिया तो final will be v naught by 2. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? मैंने equation में I didn't take in. This v is a variable v.
Okay, sir. Yeah, I was confused. Initial v and
Initial v, this is given a velocity of say u to avoid confusion.
Yes,
Initial
sir.
velocity given as u. This is the variable v. Now one equation I
Does
took
it-
along the tangential direction, one equation along the y-axis. Right? What is the value of friction mg sin theta? What is the value of friction mg sin theta? Yes or no? So mg sin theta I'll write as f. See my first equation. F cos alpha minus f is m into dv by dt. Now here f minus f cos alpha is equal to m into dvy by dt. See both the equations, LHS are the same except for a negative sign. This will be dv by dt is equal to dvy by dt with an integral and a negative sign. Right? When dv's initial velocity was u, dvy's velocity was 0. When you give velocity, you give velocity in the horizontal direction. What was the initial velocity in the downward direction? 0. Right? Now the velocity in the downward direction is v cos alpha. The velocity is v. V is the variable v. V is the variable v. Now at this instant, if the velocity in the vertical direction is v cos alpha, the variable will be v. Right? Say something.
Yes, sir.
Dt will go. You are left with integral dv u to v with a negative sign, integral dvy 0 to v cos alpha. You know how to simplify this, no big deal. After simplifying in the last step, you will put, after a long time, alpha will become 0. Put alpha equal to 0, you get the value of v. After a long time interval, alpha will become 0. You get the final velocity v.
Sir, are you going to share today's recording?
Yeah, I will send the recording.
And so can you send the HCV doubts also of the flagship?
CV doubts of flagship. Flagship batch में कब लिया मैंने CV doubts?
So you sent us one flagship recording.
तो बच्चा फिर से क्यों पूछ रहा है? We have done up to 50th problem. 48 we have done, right?
Yes, sir.
From 50th we'll continue in the next class. I am actually confused as to what to do in the next class. When is our next lecture?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Have all of you completed exercise 1?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you deal with exercise 2 tomorrow?
So
Yes, sir.
No, exercise 2 mein there are few problems on 3 block systems here.
so Saturday we have a
So,
doubt
so
lecture
we can
anyway.
Saturday we have a doubt lecture, na, so that time we can
So
discuss.
by Saturday we
Yes,
can
sir.
complete 2 also if you teach 3 block system tomorrow.
यार भाई साहब आपके बैच में अब ये 3 ब्लॉक सिस्टम पढ़ाने के लिए डर लग रहा है. 2 ब्लॉक सिस्टम जो किया हुआ है क्लास में वही डाउट पूछ रहे हो.
सर करेंगे सब अभी.
तो
हाँ
हो
सर
जाएगा.
कर लेंगे, हो जाएगा.
क्या करोगे?
सर पर अभी आप सब लोग तो अलग ही होता ना. Some people are very good. They are able to understand everything. थोड़े लोग को नहीं आता है.
So then tomorrow we'll deal with 3 block systems. Saturday we'll take doubts. After I deal with 3 block systems, you can go ahead with exercise 2, 3 and 4. 4 may there are a few problems which I have to discuss in the class. You will not be able to do it on your own. So tomorrow I'll deal with 3 block systems, and then after tomorrow we have directly class on Saturday, right?
Friday also we
So
have.
Friday also.
Friday I discuss those exercise 4 problems of the booklet. There are a few which you will not be able to do on your own. I'll have to explain, right?
Okay,
So
sir.
tomorrow 3 block systems, Friday problems from exercise 4, Saturday doubts. This will complete friction. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Please be a bit serious. Don't give me a heartbreak this way. See you people in the next class.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.